The voice in your head is lying to you. Yes, that small voice that says, "You're not good enough. You can't do it. People will laugh at you." That voice feels real. It sounds convincing. It sounds like truth. But it is not truth. It is fear wearing your voice. Today, we are not just going to quiet that voice. We are going to silence self-doubt forever. Self-doubt does not come because you are weak. It comes because you care. You care about failing. You care about what people think. You care about your future. And because you care, your mind tries to protect you. It says, "Don't try." It says, "Stay safe." It says, "Play small." Psychologically, your brain is built to protect you from pain. But here is the problem: growth feels like danger. Dreams feel risky. Change feels uncomfortable. So your brain confuses growth with danger. That is where self-doubt is born. Think about the last time you wanted to start something new. A business, a YouTube channel, a degree, a relationship, a big goal. Before you even began, the thoughts came. What if I fail? What if I'm not ready? What if I embarrass myself? That is not weakness. That is the mind trying to stay in its comfort zone. But let me tell you something powerful. You cannot grow and stay comfortable at the same time. Self-doubt grows in silence. It grows when you compare yourself. It grows when you scroll and see others winning. It grows when you focus on what you lack instead of what you have. Comparison is fuel for doubt. You look at someone ahead of you and think they are special. You think they are more talented, more confident, more lucky. But what you don't see is their fear. You don't see their late nights. You don't see how many times they almost quit. Confidence is not the absence of doubt. Confidence is acting in spite of doubt. Let me be honest with you. The most successful people still feel doubt. The difference is they do not obey it. They hear the voice, but they move anyway. That is the secret. Not silence first. Action first. When you act, even while afraid, something powerful happens inside you. Your brain begins to collect proof. Proof that you survived. Proof that you tried. Proof that you are capable. And every small action weakens the voice. Self-doubt is loud when you are idle. It is quiet when you are moving. When you sit and think too much, fear becomes bigger. When you act, fear becomes smaller. This is psychological truth. Your brain believes what you repeatedly do. If you repeatedly avoid, your brain learns, "I can't handle this." If you repeatedly try, your brain learns, "I can handle hard things." You build self-trust. And self-trust kills self-doubt. Let's go deeper. Many of us doubt ourselves because of past mistakes. Maybe you failed before. Maybe someone told you that you were not smart. Maybe you were rejected. Maybe you were laughed at. Those moments hurt, and your mind stored them. Now every time you try again, your brain reminds you of that pain. But listen carefully. Your past is information, not identity. Failing once does not mean you are a failure. Being rejected does not mean you are worthless. Making a mistake does not mean you are incapable. It means you are learning. And learning is messy. Emotionally, self-doubt feels heavy. Feels like pressure in your chest. Feels like tiredness. It feels like wanting to give up before you even begin. But that feeling is temporary. You cannot wait to feel confident to move. You move to feel confident. Courage is not a feeling. Courage is a decision. A decision to speak even when your voice shakes. A decision to apply even when you feel unqualified. A decision to show up even when you feel invisible. Every time you choose courage, you rewrite your story. Let me tell you something real. Nobody is coming to save you from your own mind. Not your friends. Not your family. Not motivation videos. Not success quotes. You must decide that the voice of doubt will no longer control your life. You must talk back to it. When it says, "You can't," you say, "Watch me." When it says, "You're not ready," you say, "I will learn." When it says, "You will fail," you say, "Then I will grow." This is mental strength. Not pretending fear is not there, but refusing to bow to it. You are stronger than your thoughts. Thoughts are not commands. They are suggestions. You can accept them, or you can reject them. Imagine how your life would change if you stopped believing every negative thought. Imagine how many chances you would take. How many doors you would knock on. How many dreams you would chase. Your future is waiting on the other side of one decision. The decision to try. And let me remind you of something beautiful. You have already survived hard days. You have already faced pain. You have already overcome things you once thought would break you. That means you are not weak. That means you are capable. That means there is strength inside you that you have not even fully used yet. Self-doubt wants you to forget your strength. But today you remember. Silencing self-doubt forever does not mean it will never whisper again. It means its voice will no longer lead your life. It will sit in the back seat while you drive. It will speak, but you will not obey. You will move. You will try. You will risk. You will grow. And with every step, that voice becomes softer, until one day you look back and realize it was never stronger than you. So the next time doubt shows up, smile, because it only appears when you are about to grow. Stand tall. Take the step. Send the message. Start the project. Speak the idea. Apply for the opportunity. Your life changes the moment you stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What if I succeed?" You are not here to live small. You are not here to hide. You are not here to doubt yourself into a quiet life. You are here to build, to rise, to try, to become. So silence self-doubt, not with words, but with action. Remember this as you walk forward. The voice in your head is not your master. You are. Silence the doubt and let your courage speak louder.